To nourish the mind and the body, I would love to share this story with you about the inventor of macaroni and cheese, James Hemming. So, James Hemming was born into slavery, and he actually was a chef to Thomas Jefferson. And Thomas Jefferson requested that he go to France in order to become classically trained in exchange for his freedom. So he went to France and became classically trained, and he invented one of our favorite dishes, very notoriously American macaroni and cheese. For my pasta and my macaroni, I have cavatappi, I guess is what it's called. It's like these little swirling noodles. I don't have the elbows. So I have a pot of water here that I'm just bringing to a boil with salt in it. All right, now that the water has come to a light boil, I will just go ahead and add our noodles. All right, and then you're gonna cook the noodles about 2 minutes past the package direction. All right, so now we're gonna cook our pasta for 10 minutes. Now we're gonna make our macaroni and cheese, well, rather our cheese sauce. Add our butter and let that melt. And I'll be back with the flour. All right, now that our butter is mostly melted, I'm gonna add some flour. I think 1 more spoon of flour. All right, so this is our flour and butter mixture, just cooking out that raw flour flavor, and then we'll be back. All right, and now that the flour and the butter have cooked, I'm gonna add a cup of homemade oat milk. Some garlic powder. And then the secret ingredient. And just adding another type of cheese here, letting it melt. All right, I added some extra seasonings to taste, like some pepper and salt and garlic. So add yours as well to taste. And the cheese sauce is almost ready. See, there's a little chunks of cheese in here, that's why it's only almost ready. Now we're gonna just transfer our sauce into the pot where we boil our noodles, and there's still water left in the pot from the noodles boiling. I left some at the bottom. Now the sauce is officially ready. Look at this lusciousness. Wow. I like it liquidy because we're gonna bake it, and so I don't want my macaroni too dry. Now we're gonna add our noodles in. Ooh. All right, this is done and it's ready to go into our baking pan and be topped with cheese, and then into our oven. All right, so now that the pasta is cooked and you see nice and liquidy, you can stop here and just eat your pasta, but I like to have a pasta bake. So I'm just gonna transfer it into my baking dish. Okay. About 15 minutes until the top is nice and brown and it's bubbling. We'll be back. All right, so after about 30 minutes, we're gonna take it out. We're gonna let it cool down and give it a try. Okay. Now that we did all that hard work, we're gonna give our macaroni and cheese bake a taste. This is delicious. You gotta give this recipe a shot. I'm gonna eat this for my lunch. It's super good. You gotta give it a try. So, you know, next time you look at a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese, think of James Hemming, because, you know, he's definitely responsible for making that possible for all of us. So, you know, we thank you, Mr. Hemming. And with that in mind, I would love to read you a poem from Love Poems to Humanity about Black love, okay? Because, yes, Black love matters. They deserve the platter. His wife is his to flatter. Come on, Black love, gather. A husband comes home to cherish his wife, his light. He enjoys her finger combs as she oils his scalp bright. The love we share is to respect, to cherish, and never neglect. A family united so strong. Black love is the sweetest song. Check it out in the link in the description below. And, you know, express yourself too. Maybe write some poems. Open it up for you too. Take care.